it's Tracy with Veg-Appeal, and we're going to be trying out these PlantPure Nation meals, and just wanted to see what they're like. Now, as you know, I'm a recipe creator and a cook, and I enjoy cooking and getting in the kitchen, but just like everybody else, sometimes things get busy, and it would be nice to have some healthy meals on hand that you could like trust and knew that they were good, they're vegan, and tasty, and I just thought we'd try them out and see what it's like. So today we ordered, well, Jen and I ordered the full 20 meals, 20 frozen meals, and so she just gave me some of those today so that I could give it a try. And now I'm ready because I want to make sure that we can add a little flavor, a little something else if we want to, and get ready for it. So, but today, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to have a couple of different things. We've tried two today. So the first one is this white bean chili mac. So, and what I did actually is, since I was able to, I just kind of left it out and let it thaw out a little bit naturally, and then it doesn't need to be microwaved for as long. So another option you could do is to put it in a pan and heat it up if you wanted to, if you let it thaw out. So I just microwaved it for less time. It actually recommends, if you take it out frozen, to microwave it for 5 minutes, then stir it. So you can just like open it up like this. Oh, first you pierce this with a knife, then you go ahead and open it up, or then you microwave it for about, it says 5 minutes. I did about like 2 minutes. Then I open it up and give it a stir. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is the chili mac. So it's got pasta and some white beans and some veggies and stuff. All right. So this is a gluten-free pasta. So they have a lot of pasta dishes, and I think this is the only one that I saw that has a gluten-free pasta. So white beans and all that good stuff. So what we can do is I'll put some on my plate. I'll just try like half of it for now. And so I recommend that you have it with a salad too, because this is good food. It's got a lot of calories, oh, not a lot of calories, but it has a lot of protein. It has starches and things like that, but it's not fresh. And so I like to have a lot of fresh foods with my dinner, with every meal. So like for breakfast, I'll have fresh fruit. For lunch, I'll usually have something like this, a salad with some beans or some leftovers, and some grains and things like that. So what we have here is a salad to go with it. And this is just Trader Joe's greens. So when you're in a hurry, you can get out those greens. This is like got the arugula, the power greens, some spinach. This is their little cucumbers, their Persian cucumbers. We have just some sliced up cherry tomatoes. This is a tomato from our garden, yay. And then I really love these. These are sugar snap peas, and Trader Joe's sells these. So these are something you can really keep on hand to freshen up your meal. It's just some organic sugar snap peas from Trader Joe's, and you can just put those on your plate and have those as a fresh addition to your meal. All right. So I made a dressing the other day, so I'll go ahead and put this dressing. It's a tomato zucchini based raw dressing with mustard and a lot of garlic in it. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please. So we know the salad is good. So we'll try this. Let's just see if I think it has like enough salt and flavor. That's good. I like it. It's pretty. It's not super spicy. It's not. You could have. A lot of people don't like spicy. Some do. Some don't. So if you wanted to make it a little spicier, you just keep on sriracha. You can put a little sriracha on there. You can put a little pepper on there. If you don't think it's salty enough, you can put, this is really easy to add, a little Bragg's aminos. Super convenient. So that is not at Trader Joe's. That's available at Jimbo's, Whole Foods, Sprouts, stuff like places like that. And this is very salty, so I just add a little bit of that. And here's another thing you can keep on hand to add some flavor is some balsamic glaze. Or you just add a little bit of salt and pepper, if you wanted to. Just what they're doing here is I think they're making the meals so that for every pallet, And then if you're like things a little salty or a little more flavor, you can always like flavor things up yourself. So let's see. Yummy. A little spicier now. All right, so here's our cameraman's meal. So let's try that and see what this is over here. It's a different one. So this is the Asian stewed tofu. All right, and so this one we have some tofu. My cameraman loves tofu. All right, so we get our spoon and you stir it up. So it had the rice and the veggies were separate, but you stir it up after it loosens up, and then you microwave it a little more and just make sure it's nice and hot. Okay, we're gonna both share a little bit, so I'm gonna just give him half of it for now. We'll give him a little dressing too. So this meal is going to come together in just about 10-15 minutes. So pretty nice. Okay, so we'll see how this one is. Well, it's good. It's got a nice flavor, but yeah, I would maybe add a little bit of, we know my cameraman likes Bragg's, so we'll add a little bit of Bragg's to his. He's not a big fan of sriracha, so we won't add that. You can also just add a little garlic powder if you wanted. You can keep like a little spice tray available and just make things as spicy as you want or as flavorful as you want. Now let's try the tofu. So this tofu has been frozen, and when you freeze tofu, it actually becomes chewier. So, so it should have more of a kind of like a chicken-like or more of a chewier consistency. And he also gets a tomato from the garden too. All right, that's good. I like it. I mean, I prefer homemade food, but something that's easy to get on the table is always good. So thanks for joining us.